Fresh track, go figure. Yeah, there's another one, there's another one. Yep, they've been driving out here all damn night. Look at that. They've been out pretty heavy today playing around. Curious part of the hill right here. Right there. I might even... Okay. I have no rear brakes. That's quite... Come on, where are my rear brakes? I gotta lean over a little bit. I guess I could have used the Jake brake on this thing, but I don't like using that unless I got a load. I guess I am a load. I'm pretty heavy, so, but, you know, whatever. But this video is for Justin. Oh my God, the hill's leaning another fucking way. This is about some trees for Justin. Show him that we actually got two big monster trees down here. We got two of them. I know one was in here somewhere. And there's another one right here on this trail. The trail's still being used. So, meaning that they might have crashed into the other end, I don't know. Let's see here. I know there was one in there somewhere. There's one right here, I think. Well, there's one right here, but I don't want to show you that one yet, even though you've already seen it, but that's the one I thought that we had. Where did this come from? Freak sake. Here's another big one, but it's not as big. Might have passed it. Yep, the view of the river. The river's actually still rising. So yeah, here it is. There's, oh Jesus Christ. Here's this one. We'll get past these little guys. There it is there in the back. Maybe you can see it right there. That's a granddaddy. The other one's back ways. We just passed it, but that's one of them right there. That one I just found a couple days ago. That's a pretty tall. It's not super. It's tall, but yeah, this is where I get cut off. But see, the trail used to be over here, but they moved it over here now. And as you see, Big Red almost could fit through there, but I can't make those tight turns because I don't have diff lock, so I can't unlock it. So it's locked all the time. Which kind of sucks. I know that I think it's the 550s that could actually have the diff lock. Or it might have been the 500, I don't know. I know it's a smaller model than this, but really the option to unlock and lock your diff lock actually should be on all models of ATVs and you know, UTVs and whatnot. I got it on my lawnmower, so god damn, I hate this fucking trails. Yeah, a lot of these trees got pushed over because of the floods. And here's the other granddaddy, the one that I've known about for quite some time. Right here. It's actually got a star in him too. There you go. Pretty big guy. Pretty big guy. That's all we got for big trees. I mean, we got a lot of these other skinny, tall ones, but they're not big like these other two were, you know? Those are like the granddaddies of trees. That might be one trying to be a granddaddy, but getting kind of pushed over by the lake there, or the river. Oh, look at the good view of the river. If I was pointing you guys in the right direction, that would probably be a lot better for you. Potholes. Another big pothole. Yeah, we used to have this trail maintained years ago, but it just there was another guy that was doing it, but he no longer hunts on this land, so I think he just quit coming down here and hunting. Unless we told him to quit coming down here, I don't know. But that was years ago. I was just a little shithead back then. There's that steep hill again. Oh. Hang on, guys. If you're definitely not careful, you could easily flip backwards. And yes, that was our property. So all you assholes can just hate all you want, but that's our property. And I got a tiny rant too that I want to talk about that I just seen today. Besides the trespassing that I just noticed, but figured that would be going on no matter fucking what. Our property, all the way up to the dike over there, is ours. And all the way down to the river is ours. And then of course from the bridge, about 100 feet past the bridge, I guess up to about the pond there is ours. So, .3 hours. my lovely neighbor Ditchy. Yeah, even the ditch has got a stupid name. Ditchy. Should have actually put in the GoPro on. I might make some good GoPro riding videos this summer too. But, you know, like I said, I don't go trespassing other people's fields, so really this is all you're going to get. We'll take a shortcut. I'm not going to go that way. Oh, shit. Butthole. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's bumpy. Oh, Jesus. Oh. This is our field. Bumpy. Bumpy. Holy shit. And I'm on the trail yet, too. It's not supposed to be here, but it is right now. I guess whenever my friend feels like coming down here and disking and seeding. Oh, bumpy. Ah, it's been moved. I knew it. You sons of bitches. I knew it. Okay, well, it's official. I'm going to have to put a shitload of... They moved it. I can't believe it. They moved it. No fucking way. Wow, you guys really are fucking dumber than a fucking piece of shit. Well, I'm just going to keep doing it again. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was moved. Okay. We'll put that back across. And it looks like they ran over my perfectly good log. So they did crash into it. They did move it. Yep. I knew it. I guess I probably should put a sign there, but I'm not going to. So... yeah, that's fucking hilarious. They fucking moved it again. I knew it. Yeah, because it was all pushed over there again. Scumbags. Yeah, I fucking knew it. It's just an absolute fucking shit game that we're fucking all playing over here. You bastards need to stay the hell off my land. That was fucking hilarious. So yeah, they are going through it again. Not realizing it. Oh, they're realizing it's private property. But they're just being complete fucking assholes and moving it, so... well, they must have crashed into it at first. So... where'd they go from here? I don't know, because they're not moving those, so they must just go along here and then back out again. Now, they probably did it last night sometime because it was... obviously they were partying. So... it's hilarious. Just an absolutely fucking hilarious bunch of bullshit, you know. So, yeah, I know, what the hell was a damn name? I can't remember people's names anymore. Little Farming Boy, I think it was. I have no clue. It was something like that anyway. He was talking about Big Red. He was asking the question that I've been like waiting forever. Well, some people have asked, but they don't really, I guess, give a shit, but he figured 700 hours is quite a bit, or 3,000 miles. Well, it's pretty close to fucking 3,000 miles anyway. I think the hours, not sure how they, because, you know, this four-wheeler it's got hours and the mileage, and I just go by hours, but I think the hours is for how long the engine's been running, and the miles is like the distance of how far you've gone. I've usually just, I don't know. I guess that's the way it goes. I don't know, but And he also told me something about that ODO. That's also got something to do with mileage, I believe. I don't think it ever resets itself though. I don't know. Maybe it does after a few minutes. I don't know. So, but you know, he was saying that one of his 4-wheelers didn't last too long. He had to go get another one, or something like that. Anyway, some 4-wheelers can actually last quite a long time. It depends. Of course, it depends on how you drive them and whatnot, and what make and model you buy. Polaris and Can-Am, I think, are known to last quite some time. See, like I said, I don't think that resetted itself. Get off my fucking 4-wheeler, bitch. So, now the ODO is just almost, if that goes by mileage, we almost put on 300 miles. Now I don't know if it resets itself, like after like a few minutes or something. I don't know what it does. So right now it's at almost 300 miles, if that's what that stands for. That's what he said it stands for mileage. That's I guess like the total miles you've driven, I guess, for the day or something. I should really keep my eye on that and see if it actually resets itself or not. But I don't know if it does. It must, because if you think it didn't, you think it would also be reading 3,000 miles, and it's not. So, but I think most cars have that too. They have a total, how many miles you've driven in one day or something, and I think you can reset them as well too. So. But it's definitely hilarious about this. I'm laughing. So freaking hilarious. Just wait until I put a big shitload of pile of branches here. Then they're really going to be ticked off. Because I'm going to stack this shit 10 feet tall. Good luck moving that. And if I hear any chainsaw, I will be down here. So, scum. Absolute scum. Well, anyways, yeah, like what one little farming boy was saying. If I'm probably saying your name wrong, I'm sorry if I am, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head. If I went to your YouTube channel, then I would know, but I don't know as of right now. So I think Polaris can last. If they weren't designed to last, I don't think they would have given you that option of having to get a new dry belt. And they wouldn't be charging so damn much for them. Now, someone said that these are not really like American made. Well, I think they're put together in the US, but they're actually made, the parts are made, what the fuck was it, Mexico? But I think they're just put together in the US, so it's like a US made, it's like a US/Mexican made machine. Not sure if that's true or not, but you know, for being Mexican made, it's actually held up pretty damn good. So I think the Mexicans probably do know what the hell they're fucking doing. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking most of the stuff's probably made in fucking China, but it obviously can't be made in China, because if it was, it would have been broken by now. And he was saying that 4s wouldn't last. Well, he said that his didn't last very long. And they can under certain situations. Now, he said that he drives a lot, which is probably about the same as what I do. 60 miles on an ATV is actually quite fucking far to go. But that's why you drive an ATV, because for one, they're good on fuel. Kinda. A lot better than a pickup truck or a car. And two, they're just so much more fun to drive, really. Honestly, you know, they're more fun to drive than a car or a truck. Unless you got like a $100,000 truck, then you would probably rather take the truck, but no. But yeah, so he was kind of telling me that he doesn't think Big Red would last. I think it was the 5,000 hour thing, what I was saying. I don't really know what you go by. You could probably, well, you can go by either one, either by the mileage or the hours. And like I said, I just go by I go by hours, but no, you know, I think he was saying too that it would probably only last, maybe it would only last about 5,000 miles. Well, see, the thing is, I'm pretty close to that, you know. I only got another 2,000 miles to go, and then, you know, so another 2,000 miles, that would probably last me almost another, probably 5 years. But, you know, I think Big Red will last me at least 10,000 miles. If you want to go by miles, I don't know what it would probably would be in hours. I mean, it probably would be 1,500 hours to, no. Yeah, it'd be 1,500 hours or I don't know, because I'm putting on more mileage than I am than hours. I think hours is just mostly for how long the engine's actually been running. So if I let Big Red idle for just 2 days, see, it'd be counting up the hours then. So and this thing actually does a lot more romping around than just sitting and idling. So in the wintertime, it'll sit for about 5 minutes and idle to warm up and to cool down. So in the summertime, maybe about 2 minutes for a warm up, and then about maybe, depending if I've worked it or not. If I've worked it hard, I'll let it idle for about 5 minutes, let it cool down, and then I'll shut it down. People tell me not to do that because it's gas and you get carburation or you get carbon buildup. Yeah, you can, but see, the thing is, I beat the crap out of these engines, and as long as you beat the crap out of them, all that, I think all that carbon buildup shit would go out the exhaust pipes, so I don't think it would be an issue. That's what's happening to my John Deere, because my John Deere's exhaust pipe's all black, so, but, you know, that's from revving the crap out of it, too, so, but, I don't know. I think Big Red will at least last me, well, we're almost at 3,000, so let's see if we'll make it up to 5,000, because at 5,000 hours, he's due for a new dry belt. Hey, there goes some fishermen. People fishing on the good old river. I'll get you guys zoomed in here before they pass. Here they come. It's a good day for fishing. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, you don't, see, that's why my camera's not zooming out anymore. See, come on. See, my zoom out button's kind of broken here. There we go. There goes some fishermen and a fisher lady. Or a kid. Yeah, I don't do fishing. I'm not a fisher person. They might have markers in the river. They might be fishing or whatever the fuck is that they do. Or trapping for, like, I don't know what the hell you'd be trapping in this fucking river, but I think there is some catfish and whatnot in this river, so I don't know, but so yeah. The goal right now for Big Red is to hit 5,000 miles, or whatever the hours will be. Right now I'm at 703 point something hours. I know he was saying too to go blow out the drive belt system thingy do on this 4-wheeler. Yeah, I've been lazy to do that, and it's a fucking bitch to get to. I mean, I tried getting to it one time just to check the belt to see if maybe if I wore it out early or something from pulling that big cultivator. Last time I looked at it, the son of a bitch was still brand new looking, so that fucking belt must be damn good. And it's a rubber belt, and it pulls my heavy cultivator, no problem. And it's been doing that principle since day one, pretty much, you know. And it pulled it just fine. So, hope I didn't scar the engine too much, because the engine wasn't really broken at the time either. So, it was somewhat broken. I mean, it had a few miles on it, but so yeah. And he was thinking about, right now he's just kind of going off of me. He said that if my 4-wheeler lasts long enough, he was thinking about maybe getting one. You know, the thing is that they don't make the 850s anymore. They make the 1000s. and they also make a 570. So maybe your best bet would probably be the 570, a little less horsepower. But if you want to go for the 1000, the Polaris Sportsman 1000, you could, but I don't know, it depends on what you do with it. See, I got Big Red because I liked them, but I didn't really need 70 horsepower, but I think it's actually a good thing that I did, because if I would have gotten, say, the 550, I don't know if I would have had, I mean, that's like 42 horsepower, so I don't know if that thing would have had enough power to pull my cultivator. I'd be fucking running that damn thing wide open. Believe it or not, when I'm cultivating with Big Red, I can run it at like 4,500 RPMs and I'm fine. That's actually a little, from time to time, 4,500 RPMs would be too much. Well, if you're going downhill, it would be too much, but going uphill, you'd probably need a little more, but I get away with about 4,500 RPMs. So, that's, I don't know what the RPMs would be maxed out. I know like car engines can do like anywhere from 7 to 10,000 RPMs maxed out. I don't know what Big Red would be. So maybe 7,000 RPMs too. I don't know. I never looked at that information. It don't matter. 4,500 RPMs is enough to do what I got to do. So, and the damn thing idles at 1,190 RPMs. That's idling speed. So I wouldn't mind lowering it to like maybe 700, but I don't know if I feel like messing with the throttle system. I think as long as he runs like that, he might actually just stay running good. See, on the John Deere, I lowered it, the idle speed. So, but the goal is 5,000 miles. We'll see what happens at that. I hope he does last me quite some time, because I don't really have money for another one. I mean, yeah, I think I seen it was another Sportsman 850 on tractorhouse.com. I think it's actually the same color as this. That only had about 200 hours on it. I don't know what it would have been in miles, but probably not a lot. But that's actually pretty good. So I guess if I had, and it was going for cheap too. It was like what, $5,000 probably. So, but the thing is, you know, it's not set it up for my plow, and I would have to take the mount off my four-wheeler and go put it on that one. I allowed to just buy a brand new four-wheeler. I was actually thinking about buying a Ranger. I want to get their new oh, what the frig was it? I think was it the 900 XP? It's their brand new models that just come out. Those things are fucking nice as hell. I looked at the White Lightning one. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually pretty goddamn good looking, because it's I think a little bit of black and a little bit of white, and it's got orange A-arms. You can get it with orange tires as well. Like, not like the rubber, but a piece of the rim will be orange as well. Stock, they're about 12 grand. Of course, I wanted to get mine with a cab, heat, air, radio, light bar on the roof. That all added up to about 25 grand. I was like, oh. But I don't know what I would do if Big Red ever broke down. I just don't know if I could ever part with him, you know. Because it's been my first ATV, and I've always had somewhat good luck with him. I mean, there's been a couple times he's been down, but that's minor shit, you know. I've never had a blown piston, or there goes those fishermen again. Hope you see me. Hope you see me, bastards. Not really, I'm behind the trees now. But maybe you can hear them. Probably not. So, yeah. You know, another thing too, if I bought another four-wheeler, what the hell would I name that? I want to get an all blacked out one. Like, I want to get it all black. Black rims. Whatnot. Get a worn winch this time instead of a cheap fucking Polaris one. So, you know, and the funny thing is too is I'm not like, I don't even want to leave Big Red like this way, you know, right? You know, Big Red is just all stock. You know, the only thing that's new in him, besides like the engine oils and stuff, is the winch. That was put in a couple years ago. That, I put the windshield on about a year later. No, not even a year. Like a couple months later, because I didn't like all the wind and stuff blowing in my face. So I bought the winch, or the windshield, and I bought the, I can't see my lens, but I bought the hitch, the pin hitch. Of course, the pins to go with it. And I'll just use another pin to keep that main hitch in. And then I just put on the little light here on the back. That'll be coming off soon because I'm going to put actual work lights on the back. So I'm debating if it's even, well, it's probably still worth it because I could probably get like a nice 5 or 6 years out of this. But if I get the Sportsman 1000, I really can't do anything with it until the warranty's over with. So, you know, I don't know. You know, when he told me that they didn't last very long, I was kind of blown away by that because I thought they would last quite some time. I mean, some people are still running their ATVs from like 1990, 1980, shit like that. I mean, yeah, they got a lot of miles on them, but fuck, if they run, keep them going. You know, so a Big Red I think will last. If he needs a new part, you just order it. You just go get a new one, you know. If it's something I can fix, then I'll fix it myself. But if it needs to be taken to the dealer, then it's got to be taken to the dealer and get fixed. I know the dry belt, I seen a video on it. It looked pretty easy to do, but I don't know if I'm really willing to take that kind of a risk. It might be easier to just let the player's dealer deal with that. So, I mean, the only reason why I don't really want to mess with him too much, especially mechanically, is because if I fuck it up, then I gotta go, then I gotta call my mechanic and he has to come get it and fix it. Well, I should have just taken it to him in the first place. Now, I do admit, I have done some things on my own. I actually took the old winch out and I put the new one in. I took the old one out twice, actually, because it broke the first time and I had it taken in. Didn't work. I had it taken out again, and they went and tried to refix it again. And after that, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm going to get me a new winch." So when I got the first winch, that was just a standard 2,500 pound Polaris winch. This one is a Polaris 2500 HD, so it's supposed to be a little bit more heavy dutier. It's so far lasted, but the cable's snapped. But that's to be expected with steel cables in the wintertime, I guess. A lot of people were telling me that they snap like crazy in the winter. Totally true. But so far I've loved Big Red. He's been an awesome ATV besides the minor problems, but you get over it, you know, you just go right back to romping with him again. See, I'm not a hardcore rider either. See, if I was a hardcore rider, 10-1, Big Red probably would have been dead by now. The engine probably would have blown, I probably would have had a seized engine or snapped drive shafts and whatnot. It pisses me off to see that on YouTube. People buy these four-wheelers, you know, brand new, and the first ride that they go on, they actually break a drive shaft, like one of the drive shafts to power the back wheels. And one guy said that that it broke the first day that he got it out into the wherever they go riding, right, the trails. And well, the four-wheeler for one wasn't broken in, you know, it's brand spanking new, and he was like, "This fucking piece of shit, that damn US flag needs to be ripped off," because they put like a little US flag on the back. I'll show you on mine. I still got my US flag on it, so it should actually be. Well, I don't want a Mexican flag on my four-wheeler, but I guess there probably should have been one there too, because apparently their parts are made in Mexico, but then they're brought to the US and they're put together. So I don't know. But the guy was sure pissed off. I think it was an 850. It was a brand new one, because, you know, back at the time. So, but the thing is, break them in. You know, I mean, when you have a four-wheeler with 0 hours and 0 miles, just go drive it around. That's what I did. I babied the hell out of Big Red when I first got him. Unfortunately, I was only able to drive him for about a couple of months. Then I had to go put him to work because the snow started falling. But I was taking it really easy on it, so. But so far, this Sportsman's been. I mean, it's had its minor problems. I had the starter quit. But to come to find out, it wasn't the starter, it was actually the wire going to the starter that, I guess, fried itself or something stupid. So that's why he wouldn't start, and the winch blew out. And that was it. See, this is the flag he was talking about that he wanted removed on his. See, I still have mine. And the other problem that I had, but I guess it's not a problem anymore, because I guess it's the part of it, somewhere in the drive belt, it's got like a bearing went bad in it. But it's done that since day one, so I don't know. I mean, if it was the defective part, you think it would have blew out by now. So it's obviously just got to be part of them. What makes that noise, I have no clue. It sounds like a bearing went dry or something, you know, but it's been like that since day one, so I don't know. But, yeah, I don't do much business with my players, guys, because they're stupid. But because I had the, like I said, I had the winch taken in, and they just never could get it right. So I went and turned around and bought a $400 winch from the eBay. Thank God that paid off for once. My mom was kind of like, don't know about buying this on eBay because you don't know if they're used or not. Well, if you click on new, they're obviously new. But some can be scams and others are the real deal. Well, this happened to be the real deal for a fucking once. So it paid off. Left a pretty good review on eBay. Not sure if that guy's still selling or not. He might have quit by now, but you know, it paid off. Besides the cable snapping, but you know, there's like 50 feet of cable there, so I could go quite some time on a single strand of cable, or on a roll of cable, so I'm going to worry about it too much. So, but yeah, I think we'll be okay. Like I said, we'll see how long he'll last. It'll be nice if we get 5,000 miles would be good, but I would like to get at least 10 or 15,000 miles put on him. I want to put a lot of miles on him. I am going to push him as far as I can push him. I mean, if he quits at 10,000 miles, then he quits. But if I can get 20, 30, 40, 50,000 miles put on him, I'm going to fucking do it. Fuck it. We need to push these ATVs hard and see how long they'll actually last. And I heard that Can-Am was a pretty good four-wheeler. I'm not really a Can-Am guy. They're nice, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'd probably drive one, but it'd just mostly be for joyriding around. So, but, yeah, so, but we'll see how many miles we can put on them. More the better. By the time Big Red probably does get played out, they won't be making the 1,000s, they'll probably be making like the 3,000s. I don't know how players are just going to do it, but, you know, only time will tell. Really what they should have done, instead of going from the 850 to a 1,000, they should have went to like a 950, because, you know, they're leaving numbers behind, so I don't know why they do that. To me, you know, since the beginning, but I'm going to start from the 850s. I went from the 850 to the 950, and then to the 1,000, and then 1,050, I don't fucking know. You know, maybe, then from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever the fuck they do. That's how I would have done it, but that's how they want to play the game, so I'll let them. I just hope that I just hope they keep this same style of body. I know the 1,000s look the same as this. The reason why I like the style, but look at the two lower headlights. Look at the lower. I mean, they're on an angle, and he's got that, like, you know, pissed off look. You know, that's what I loved about it. He's got that pissed off look to him, like, I'm fucking mad and get the hell out of my way. And he's got like the little, I think they call them fangs or something, like what spiders would have. You know, if he didn't have that mount there, it would look a little better, but fortunately, he's a working machine. And then they did kind of the same thing with the rear lights, you know, made that angry look. You know, so I know one guy, it might have even been Justin, because I did a video with that light on, a little work light, and he said that it actually looked kind of like a face, because you got the two red eyes and then the white mouth. And I thought that was kind of cute, kind of funny. But yeah, do apologize for this long video, but I'm probably going to be taking off, because I'm pretty well done down here. But yeah, we'll see how far we can push Big Red. Justin, I hope you like your trees. No, you can't have them. I want to see how long these fuckers will be there. Apparently trees can be around for quite some fucking time. I think I even heard one tree was almost around for 1,000 years, but I don't know if that's true or not. I know for a good 100 years, you know, but I don't know. Someone should tell me how long trees actually last, like from being baby to whenever they finally just croak. That's what I would like to know. I've always heard like they can last at least 100 years, but I think it's more than that, because these trees here, all these trees have been around longer than me. So, and I'm 24. So, yeah, I'm 24. Yeah, I can't even remember how fucking old I am. Shows you how old I'm getting. Yeah. So yeah, and I guess apparently too, about the power company, I guess apparently they're going to most likely take this pole out. I think they're going to put a new one in though, because this one's actually leaning pretty bad. And I guess these are guide wires. Well, these are power lines, but then they got guide wires over there. I don't, could possibly be explaining why the pole is being pulled. It's leaning that way. I don't know where those guide wires go. They must just go right across the river. Because they were not allowed to put... See how it's kind of leaning? I think those are guide wires. And they were not allowed to put them in the field, because we have to be able to work this ground. And I told my grandma, I was like, I don't know why we just don't have them remove... because we got 3 poles, I believe, in this ground, in this field. I think, or just, yeah, we got 3, I believe. And I know my one friend said to just get one big giant pole put right in the middle, and he wouldn't have to go cart around so damn many poles. That's actually a good idea. I know the last time my friend was down with the big 1086 and the 914 combine, he had a bitching time getting around these fucking poles, especially here. I mean, this is a pretty wide gap from the pole to the end of the field, and he just barely fit fucking through there. Of course, he's got the unloading auger out too, so it's just insane how you know, he just barely fit through that. So I don't know. I think it'd be better just to put one big giant pole right in the middle, and we could just go around that real easy. Because when you got these small poles, you have to make such tight turns. With a big pole, you know, you could just make your wide turns, and you wouldn't have to crank them so tight. But yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna probably take off. I'll be back down here Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Because I took today off, kinda. Monday, I might want to till a little bit in the garden. The north garden needs a little bit of a tilling, just to get the weeds down. And then go home, till my flower garden, and seed that fucking bitch, and be done with it for a year. Hopefully my seeds are still good after being frozen all winter in the freezer. But anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. I do apologize for a long, super fucking video. I know this video is probably like 50 minutes long. I kind of forgot about the other 10-minute part of the video. Or no, I didn't. No, it's all one big video, I think. I don't know how long this video is. We'll find out when I throw it through the YouTube editor. But yeah, they did move my thingy, wherever the hell they put it. Wherever I put it, I can't, it's backwards on the screen, but this side. So they moved it, so it's not going to stop them, but that will, and that probably will too, because I'm going to do it at both ends. Probably starting Tuesday. No, I'm going to probably do it Monday, because Tuesday I'm going to till, because it's still a holiday. And they won't be down here until Tuesday probably. So yeah, I'll be doing this Monday, and then I'll be tilling Tuesday. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.
Thank you.